I'm Charlotte Evans.
The king just made me a lady, and I'm to marry the hideous, terrifying new war god, William Drake. My mother pitied me. Drink it. She couldn't bear to see me married, so she came up with a desperate plan to poison me. I survived. But Queen Matilda found out I tried to poison myself, and now I'm facing death again.
He and his men risked their lives on the battlefield. Was it all just to endure the humiliation of his fiancée poisoning herself to refuse him?
If she died, that would be one thing, but she's alive. The king and the general will be at odds.
Surely, you know that.
Mother, you've killed me. I know you didn't want me to marry, but he's Albion's new, ruthless war god. Offend him, and our whole family dies. No, I don't want to die.
Kill me. Just me. Don't kill my daughter.
Your Majesty, have mercy. I beg you, Your Majesty. Please, spare her. Let us enter the palace to see the king.
This means the Evans family owes me a favor.
That phantom, General Drake. He is in the city.
What?
He heard Lady Charlotte was poisoned. General Drake. He went out of his way to find the antidote. He raced here on horseback. He just made it before the gates closed. He is in the city. He is bringing it to the Princess Manor.
This isn't a lifeline. It's a death sentence.
Finish her off. Now. Don't let William Drake see this mess, and don't let the king think I'm incompetent. Are you all dead? Do it now.
No.
Don't.
If I die, Your Majesty, your throne, will be in danger. You were the one who recommended me to the king, weren't you? When he thinks of me, this ungrateful brat, he'll think of your recommendation. Then, your throne. Will you still be secure?
Since you say that, do you have a plan?
Everyone knows my mother is a complete fool. With her mind, if she wanted to refuse, she'd only think of crying to the king. How could she ever think of poisoning me?
Please, Your Majesty. The princess just said. She didn't mean to poison her daughter. She only wanted to scare her a little. But how could just a little poison nearly cost Lottie her life?
Who came up with a plan? And who provided the poison? If I died, the Evans family and the princess would be guilty, of course. But Your Majesty would be implicated as well. So who would ultimately profit? Who would that be?
So, the mastermind, who is it? What are you talking about? I did it. I didn't mean to.
Shut up, you fool.
Madame Yvonne.
Go, knock on the door.
Yes, sir. Open up. What's all the shouting? Do you know where you are? This is the Princess Manor.
It's Madame Yvonne.
What? Madame Yvonne, what are you doing? You want her to get you a glass of water? Oh, mother.
How can there be such a foolish person? Mother, the one who gave you the idea, and the one who gave you the poison. Was it her too? Didn't you ever think that Madame Yvonne is always so prudent? Why would she suggest such a dangerous plan?
She was only trying to help you.
If she truly didn't know the poison's dosage, how could she dare give it to you? If you hadn't feared harming our daughter, and only used a little, our daughter would be dead by now. This matter, since she was involved, she is the prime suspect. Guards, seize her at once.
There's no need. If the lady wants me dead, she only had to say so. Why frame me? If I meant to harm her, why would I have rushed to warn you? Heaven and earth are my witnesses. I am innocent.
I won't let you harm Madame Yvonne. She's known you since you were a child. She's always been by my side. She's been loyal for over a decade. She's been better to me than your father.
Princess, to hear you say that, I could die now and be at peace.
Madame Yvonne, for all these years, how much of the manor's funds have you embezzled? And where did it all go? Can you explain that?
When did you find out?
Lady Charlotte is to marry. The Princess Manor must prepare her dowry. First, we must audit the accounts.
So what? Madame Yvonne has no family. She's all alone. Taking a little for her retirement is only natural.
You haven't even checked the books. How do you know how serious it is? If she's truly all alone, why steal so much money? What's the point? She'd be better off pleasing her mistress for a comfortable retirement. You were just talking about reporting her, but the Queen was in disguise. How did you find out so quickly? Also, our daughter was poisoned. How did word reach General Drake so fast? Don't tell me you did it for her sake and spread the word on purpose.
Exactly. So he'd know our daughter would rather die than marry him. So he'd back off.
You fool.
General Drake is always away at war. A stewardess from the Princess Manor. How did she get the message out so fast? How many people and things are involved? Is it really that easy?
Princess.
Princess, only you believe me. You're the only one who can save me.
Don't you think, Mother, that our brother died too easily? With so many doctors and attendants caring for him, how could he die from a simple cold?
Back then, the one caring for our son was Madame Yvonne.
It wasn't me! It wasn't me! Little Sam, he had whooping cough. The royal doctor said so. It's a sudden onset and fatal.
But there are only 2 children in the Princess Manor. Lottie's fine. So why was my son harmed?
Your Highness, even if I had 100,000 evil hearts, I would never dare harm the young master. You know me, Your Highness. I've been a devout Buddhist for years. I even fast on the 1st and 15th. Wouldn't I be afraid of hell?
It's no use. The seed of doubt, once planted, is hard to uproot. If I recall correctly, Madame Yvonne's hometown is Lady Gracewell's, and her mother was also a Yvonne.
What?
Lady Gracewell. With 3 princes to her name, she's always been causing trouble for the Queen. Was Lady Gracewell behind it? It makes sense.
Seize this wretch. Tie her up. Take her to the palace. She'll be interrogated.
She's poisoned herself.
I've had enough of your stupidity. When I was young, I was brilliant. 1,000 times better than you. And my family was far better than yours. But you were just so lucky. Born to a dancer, and you still became a princess. With a brain as stupid as a pig's, you still got to enjoy all the wealth and glory. Is heaven blind?
You.
You think you can use me? Dream on. I'd rather die than say a single word. And you, You little bitch. My biggest regret is not killing you when you were a child. I should have tricked your mother into killing you and avoided this disaster. The king. He'll have you dead.
You vile servant! I'll kill you!
This.
From what I've observed over the years, Madame Yvonne's backers weren't just Lady Gracewell. Too bad she's dead now. The trail behind this will be even harder to follow.
Then what do we do?
Even if it's hard, it's not impossible. Your Majesty, quickly send Madame Yvonne's body to the Royal Infirmary to find out what poison she took. Then search her quarters and question her associates. Any delay, and I'm afraid they'll destroy the evidence.
Go now. Arrest everyone close to Madame Yvonne. Arrest them all and bring them to the palace.
Yes.
This girl. She had Madame Yvonne implicate Lady Gracewell. She's given herself a great gift. But if I don't have her executed, how will I explain this to the king? General Drake is already in the capital.
Please, Your Majesty, plead my case to the king. Let me meet General Drake another day. If I can explain myself to him, that would be best. If I can't, let him end me himself. Wouldn't that be better? Let me...
No, don't! Silence.
Your Majesty, it's clear now. My daughter didn't try to kill herself to defy the order. Someone else deliberately incited the princess to poison my daughter. They did it on purpose to sow discord between the king and the general and to shake the kingdom's foundation. Please, Your Majesty, report today's events to the king. If the king shows mercy, the Evans family will owe you a great debt.
If Charlotte didn't try to kill herself to refuse the marriage, then I, the one who recommended her, won't be involved. So why not just go with the flow and make the Evans family owe me a favor? Since General Drake has already sent a request to visit, then why not invite him to see you at once? If you can get the general's forgiveness, then when I return to the palace, pleading for you will be much easier.
Your Majesty. But look, my daughter's face is as pale as a sheet. She's barely holding on. How can she face him? She's pushing it. She wants the Evans' favor, and to appease General Drake's wrath?
All right. I'll do as you say, Your Majesty.
Lottie.
I'm fine, Dad.
Leave 2 men at the Princess Manor. Report to me at once. The rest of you, take the body and return to the palace with me. Oh, right. Princess Eleanor, you're coming with me to see the king.
My mother may be foolish, but in the end, she was useful. With her tearful pleas, she had to make a temporary exception. Anyway, Queen Matilda only acts for her own gain. She'll never make a mistake.
Break in.
Yes, sir.
Wait! General, please! My daughter wants to see you. Please.
So this is the rumored crude, ferocious, savage, and bloodthirsty Phantom General.
My lady.
He's so tall.
She's not wearing any shoes.
General Drake.
William Drake.
Please have a seat.
It's getting late. I can't stay long. My being here is bad for your reputation. Let's make this quick. Let's get to the point. This is a century-old mushroom. It cures all poisons. Keep it. You'll need it.
Thank you, General. I was careless. I was framed by a villain, and I've tarnished your name. Please forgive me.
Forgive you.
Regardless of how it happened, it's done. Right now, we need to fix it. That's more important than arguing, isn't it?
I'm a simple man. I'm not educated. I don't know or understand your sheep and fences. I only know what's taken from me must be returned. What's owed to me must be paid back.
You're a man of honor, General. You're not wrong. But if someone takes what's yours, even if they give it back, you still lose. So why not try a different approach?
What approach?
You have a heavy duty, General. I imagine you won't be in the capital long. You'll return to the front. The Drake family is new to the capital. They're strangers here. I imagine they could use a guide.
Go on.
You're a decorated general. You're the king's favorite. But many are jealous of you. These people dare not cross you. But going after your family is all too easy.
If she can be his guide, then the poisoning will be easily solved. You're too young. The medicine. I've delivered it. I'm leaving.
He's just letting the poisoning be handled by the king. But if the king gets involved, the consequences... Or maybe... He's too old. He's lost the courage to trust.
I may only be 20, but I've served for 4 years. I've fought in bloody battles. I've been scarred by blades. My experience is something few can ever hope to match. You're just a little girl. Why should I trust you?
I've just come of age, so I suppose I am just a little girl. But I'm from the prestigious House of Evans. For 300 years, we've been a scholarly family. Our kinship spans the 6 ministries and 9 provinces, all across Albion. And my father, at just 20, ranked 3rd in the imperial exams. I was fortunate to be personally tutored by my father, and he's taught me ever since. As for my learning and refinement, I've managed to pick up a thing or two. And I will continue to learn. My mother, Princess Eleanor, has only me as her airborne daughter. As a child, though my parents didn't dote on me, I still learned at the Princess Manor the most rigorous court etiquette. Since I was a child, I've attended many royal and noble banquets and never made a single mistake. So, is that enough to earn your trust, General?
Your parents. Why didn't they dote on you as a child?
When I was born, my mother nearly died in childbirth, and my twin brother, before he was 3 months old, passed away. But I grew up safe and sound. Since I was a child, people said I stole my brother's fortune and caused his death.
That's ridiculous. My mother once said that for a woman, the first birth is always the hardest. What's that got to do with you? You were just a baby. You couldn't even steal his milk, let alone his life. What's that got to do with you? They failed to take care of your brother, and they blame you? That's insane.
This general, he's not what the rumors say. General, thank you for standing up for me. But the past is in the past. Even though I didn't want to, the news of my poisoning still reached your ears, and the whole capital. But I can make it up to you, General. You're older than me and more experienced. The Drake clan has suffered a great loss. Now that you're in the capital, don't you want to settle down in peace and have a stable family life, hoping for your clan's prosperity?
Looks like this little girl has done her homework on the Drakes.
Without rules, there's no order. As long as you follow the rules and act properly, no one can find fault. Only then can a family stand firm. And you, General, can be free of worry.
Births, marriages, deaths. A thriving family. Everyone wants that. But how can you guarantee your family has no intention of using mine, and guarantee my family won't make any mistakes?
I can't. But I'm the General's best option. Otherwise, the king wouldn't have chosen me to marry you.
You're only saying this because you're afraid of the king's wrath. That's why you agreed. Once you get what you want, my family, you'll just find them foolish and stupid, and refuse to deal with them. Then, who will I turn to?
This was given to me at birth, a golden lock from the king. Now, I give it to you, General, as my pledge. I may be a woman, but I keep my word. If you still don't trust me, I have only one life to give you.
Are you really not afraid to die?
I am. I won't force you to believe me. Ever since I was a child, I've always felt that my life isn't just my own. It's my brother's, too.
Brother?
He's always with me. In my eyes. In my heartbeat. In every breath I take. That's why I want to live well, to see the world's wonders, to feel its joys and sorrows, to marry and have children, for all the things he never saw, heard, or felt. I'll live them all for him. So, General, trust me, just once. Please?
All this. Still not enough?
Am I going to die?
It must hurt a lot.
Am I dead?
And here I thought you were a fearless Lady Charlotte. Looks like you're just a paper tiger.
He kept the lock and the dagger. He even cut off a lock of my hair. He clearly doesn't want me to marry.
I'll keep this hair for now. Consider it collateral. Want it back? Then complete the task I give you. Otherwise, you'll be unmarriageable. And don't you dare cry in front of me.
His Majesty's orders. The general is summoned to the palace.
They're summoning me already. Then, I must take my leave. Let's go. That insolent brat. How dare he? This is the last straw. I won't stand for it.
You'll have to. You failed to discipline your wife. You knew Mother was unreliable. Yet for years, Father, you neglected the Princess Manor. Now this disaster has happened. Instead of blaming others, you should reflect on yourself. I'm tired. Please, Father, do as you wish.
Guards, bring all the accountants here. Forget the books. Check the inventory.
Just tell me. I can take it.
Not so fast, Lottie. Have your breakfast first.
Tell me.
The maid not taken to the palace has confessed. Madame Yvonne has been here for years. She embezzled half the manor's assets. As for what it was for, she doesn't know. But the poison is from her and Lady Gracewell's hometown.
And then?
Don't ask. Queen Matilda didn't even get to make her case. Lady Gracewell showed up with her 3 princes outside the king's chambers and knelt down. So, after comforting her, he just sent Queen Matilda away.
Queen Matilda was asking for too much. I knew she wouldn't get her way. It's like doing business, same principle. Always trying to get the most, you're bound to fail. What else is happening at court? The king, he met with General Drake. There must be some word of it, right?
Yes, General Drake. He rushed to the capital, and it wasn't at all about our family or the poisoning to refuse the marriage. It was because his grandmother passed away last month. He just wanted to follow protocol and resign his post to mourn for a year.
What? So my poison was for nothing?
How dare you say that? Even without your stupid stunt, William Drake would have still refused the marriage. What you did not only made our daughter suffer for nothing, but also burdened our family with a heavy debt to the Drakes.
Princess, Lord Consort, the general is here. He wants to see Lady Charlotte.
Let him in.
Lady Charlotte.
You're a master strategist, General. Not only did you keep your command, but you also dumped the Drake's mess on me. Now, you can safely head to the front.
So you know.
As your guide, I can guess a thing or two.
Yesterday, I did ask the king to resign, but he only trusts me. He insisted I also told the king that from now on, my family's affairs would be in your hands. And he agreed. What? Lady Charlotte, you would defy the king's order?
I wouldn't dare. I've already agreed to your request. Charlotte will keep her word.
Then I'll be counting on you, Lady Charlotte. From now on, my family's affairs are now your affairs. We rise together and fall together. My family is now in your hands. I hope, Lady Charlotte, that from now on, you will write to me promptly to inform me of the capital's situation. In return, if you ever need my help, I will not refuse. I won't keep you, Lady Charlotte. The front is critical. I must depart at once.
Then I wish you, General, a swift victory and a triumphant return.
Farewell.
Safe travels.
It's not fair. He's the one who couldn't marry, and now we have to do his work? Lottie.
Stop making things worse for Lottie. We've already agreed to back out now. What about our daughter's reputation and our family's name? Do you want to ruin them?
Forget it. I've agreed. I can't back out now. The Drake family is on their way. Father, send someone quickly to meet them on the road. Let me know when they arrive. And bring me the Cubs of Valor painting from home.
All right.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. William Drake. This debt, I'll remember. A tiger is a tiger. Even if for now it acts meek and mild, it's never just a big cat. William Drake isn't, and neither am I. This painting, keep it safe. Give it to Lady Drake later.
Yes, my lady.
My lady, the Drakes have arrived at Lionheart Hall. Speak of the devil. Let's go. Time to meet the Drakes. All of them. When we get there, remember to call me Lady Charlotte.
Yes, my lady.
Oh, is there? Who are you? Without even that invitation. You barge in? Have you no manners?
It's a visiting card. What invitation?
Visiting card? I don't care what it is. Get out! General! General!
Are they all in the manor? Yes. And the Evans girl?
Don't worry, General. Once your people are in the manor, someone will inform Lady Charlotte. But
what?
she is so delicate. Can she handle your country relatives? She is just a young girl who has just come of age, making her handle family affairs. Isn't that asking too much of her?
I trust her.
I'm General Drake's seventh uncle. How dare you hit me? Everyone come and see! Come and see! They're killing me!
Shut up! Her Majesty's own Lady Charlotte of Rosewood is here. How dare you make a scene?
Your Majesty. Lady Charlotte.
Seventh uncle, please. He's just a poor relative who followed the Drakes to the capital to freeload. If he stays here, in less than 3 days, he'll bring shame on Lionheart Hall. Please, Uncle, go inside and announce that Lady Charlotte is here, and have someone at the gate. My father will send a royal physician. If you make a scene like this again, and it reaches the palace, it won't be good.
Yes! Uncle Henry!
William Drake, you bastard. What a mess you've left me with.
The general is truly magnificent. Even a sneeze is earth-shattering.
Cut it out. Your sister-in-law is cursing me. Probably my family has all arrived and are giving her a hard time.
I didn't know we had a guest. Forgive my tardy welcome. My apologies.
With the recent passing of the matriarch, the Drake family should all be in mourning, but Victor Drake and his son only wear a white cloth on their foreheads as a token. Mrs. Grace, however, is properly dressed in mourning, in a pale silk skirt. She's clearly a devoted wife and mother. As long as she gets angry, there's still hope. This is a copy my father made of an ancient painting. It's a painting of tiger cubs. I heard you have 3 sons, and this painting happens to have 3 cubs, so I give it to you. I hope you'll accept it.
Thank you, Lady Charlotte. It's lovely. I like it very much.
You already have 1 great son. With this painting, your other 2 sons are sure to have bright futures.
I'm not that greedy. As long as they're good people and do good things, I'll be more than satisfied.
That's the mindset of a normal mother.
Sister-in-law, since you don't want your 2 sons to succeed, this painting is useless to you. So why not give it to my first son? He's studying now to pass the imperial exams. A fine painting is a good omen.
Since Master Drake is so diligent, he must have passed the exams. When did he pass the county exams? Or the imperial exams?
He's still young, he's only 21. In a few years, he'll pass them.
He's an adult. When my father came of age, he was already a top scholar. Why not wait for your son to pass the county exams before asking for the painting?
Sister-in-law, didn't you hear? This painting is too lucky. You shouldn't hang it.
I think you're mistaken, brother-in-law. This painting was a gift from Lady Charlotte. It wasn't for my 2 sons. I'll hang it in my own room. What's wrong with that? My son William can certainly bear this fortune. He can carry it for his 2 brothers as well. There's no problem with that.
Exactly. Please lead the way, madam. I should also greet the old master. As for Master Victor, you should go greet the guests. After all, you slighted me earlier. I can forgive that. But if you slight the other guests, that would be a problem.
Exactly. William wrote to say that the Drake family should listen to Lady Charlotte. Our whole family is counting on her.
That's not right. We wouldn't trouble Lady Charlotte with our family's trivial matters. William, he was just being polite. Lady Charlotte, don't take it seriously.
She's taking over.
You may not take it seriously, but as his mother, I have to. If anything goes wrong, it's always my son who takes the fall. You don't care, but I do.
Please, calm down. Let me be blunt, very blunt. The Drake family now is like a bunch of monkeys clinging to General Lionheart. Don't you know that when the tree falls, the monkeys scatter? No family matter is too small. When it's about General Lionheart, even the smallest thing can be used by the royal tribunal to impeach him. For example, the moment I arrived at your gate, I was pointed at and shouted at. If I were to have the tribunal file a complaint against you tomorrow for disrespecting rank and breaking protocol, that's the least of it. Another example. We're in mourning, so why, except for Mrs. Drake, are you wearing new clothes? The king, due to military urgency, exempted General Drake from mourning, but he didn't exempt everyone in this house. Such disrespect. You've failed the king. Or is this household simply a disgrace? Another example.
My lady, my family.
Sir, the doctor's here.
Then have the doctor check on the old master first.
That so-called Lady Charlotte, she's a nobody. Right. She's probably not even as high-ranking as a 6th-rank cavalry officer, right?
Don't be scared. When she gets here, you go and get her back.
They're here.
This jade and gold rouillet, does it meet your approval, old master?
Very satisfied. If there were a pair, then I'd be even more satisfied.
By royal decree, a lady, if she's a prince's daughter, is first rank. Since I'm a princess's daughter, I'm 1 rank below. I'm 2nd rank. Therefore, not just you, General. Even if General Ironpaw were here, he would have to bow to me. If a commoner offends me, even if they're beaten to death, it's not a crime.
I didn't know.
How was I supposed to know? My daughter-in-law. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Of course. You're an elder, and you've traveled far. Since this is our first meeting, any disrespect I will overlook. But if it happens again, I won't be so lenient. Who's guarding the gate for the old master? Not even alerting him to guests. Such a worthless slave. Bind him and sell him.
Look, Lady Charlotte, why such a temper? He's not a servant. He's a relative of mine.
Though I am a lady, I don't use my status to bully others. Besides, I'm not related to your family. There's no need for me to meddle. But I was asked to, and General Drake has spoken. What happens in this house, I will handle it. If he's a relative, then treat him as a master. Don't be a relative and steal a servant's job. No family has such a rule. By law, for insulting a noble, what is the penalty?
50 strokes.
Uncle, help! Help me!
Father, are you really going to watch our whole family suffer for some unknown relative and be dragged down with him? Guards!
Uncle, help me!
Drag him away!
Uncle! Help me, Uncle!
My lady, the doctor said the old master is fine. So why do you still look so worried?
Our visit today was just to show them who's in charge. This household is a tangled web. It can't be fixed in a day. We must take drastic measures.
What do you plan to do, my lady?
Get me paper and ink.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Miles, send a pigeon now. Tell your sister-in-law, whatever she wants to do, I will support her all the way. Also, whatever she wants to do, I will have her back.
Yes, sir.
Lady Charlotte, you're back again?
Bring the whole family up. Let them pay their respects.
Lady Charlotte is right. Since William entrusted our family to you, we have many matters to discuss. Father, have the whole family come to pay their respects. Attendants, bring all our relatives to pay their respects to Lady Charlotte.
My lady, I was mistaken. I failed in my duty. I've troubled you, my lady.
And now? Do you understand now?
I do?
Good.
My lady, I am 61. I have been the steward of this manor. Currently, we have 41 official servants and 69 household-born servants. Manors are counted separately. As for future arrangements, please give your orders, my lady. Now, in the manor, the general is the master, but the general is away and has no wife. You are the general's mother and a titled lady appointed by the king. The manor's affairs should be managed by you, my lady. As for who you pass it to in the future, that is your decision, my lady. Daughter-in-law, I say all this. Let the first son handle it. After all, you're just a woman. You've never done this. Just look after your own daughter.
When I left the capital, my father told me, though a mother's status is her son's, she must also stand on her own. Otherwise, my second son's hard-earned estate will fall into the wrong hands. And then, even if I cried a river, it would be useless. So, then, I'll take it.
Never managed? Then learn. Steward John will explain it all to you.
Yes.
My lady, the king's gifts, fabrics, manors, and more are all recorded. Also the manor's gate keys, storehouse keys, and the entry tokens. They are all here. Please take them, my lady. All right. The staff. Let my daughter-in-law handle them for now. But the land and rewards, I'll manage those myself. Your own. So reckless with money. You just waste everything.
Very well. The king's gifts, the valuables, and the land deeds. Then they can all be in your hands, old master.
Yes. Under the old master's care, it's only proper. But the salary from the official lands should stay with Lady Drake. After all, the household's daily expenses, paying wages and rewards, all require money. Old master, is that acceptable? Fine, so be it. As the eldest daughter-in-law, Mrs. Shaw should help manage the household.
Back then, you always said that a woman's virtue is in her ignorance. My sister-in-law can't read a single word. She can't even read the accounts. How can she manage the household?
Let whoever wants to manage it. I'm not doing it.
Madam, please get the keys and tokens and give them to Steward John. For now, follow the old house rules for opening and closing. Once you're used to the capital's schedule, you can adjust things then.
All right. As you say, Lady Charlotte.
Come.
Lady Charlotte, This is my eldest daughter, Sophia Drake, my son-in-law, Paul Baker, my second son, Andrew Drake, and my youngest, Felix Drake. Come, greet Lady Charlotte.
You're a mother now. You're not a pampered lady. Why bother learning this stuff?
You've only learned this once, and you're already this good. That's very impressive. Don't mind what others think. Just remember, you're the General's older sister.
And I'm General Lionheart's own aunt.
She's just learning some etiquette. How is that bothering you?
And why shouldn't it? Men learn etiquette for important business. Her? She's just a married woman. What's there to learn?
If you insist on that, then I'll ask Father to be the judge. After all, Sophie is a Drake. But what about your Timmy? Is he a Drake or a York?
Enough! I'm not dead yet. Even if second son were here, no one would dare bully her.
Second lady, you now hold a royal title. If you still act as you did before, without a backbone, that would be an insult to the crown. A common woman disrespecting a third-rank lady, what is the penalty for that?
My lady, theoretically speaking, she should be imprisoned. Even at home, the head of the household would be charged with failing to maintain order and for allowing insubordination. But since she's new to the capital, perhaps a light punishment would suffice.
Then take her to the eaves. Make her kneel for 2 hours. It's still cold in spring. Bring her a cushion.
Father!
Who dares touch my daughter?
Dad?
Who dares touch my daughter?
Fine. Then no cushion for you.
You dare.
Guards. Drag her out.
Dad! Dad!
Penny!
Dad!
Penny!
Let go!
You.
Old master, if you point at me again, I, Lady Charlotte, will charge you with insubordination and have you kneel outside with your daughter.
Fine. You're a lady. I can't touch you, is that it? Can't I discipline my own children? You worthless girl. I'll kill you.
Mom!
Dad!
Just kill me. Let me join my husband in the grave, so that all the fortune my son fought for can be left to his uncle and aunt. When my son was a soldier, the family gave him nothing. It was Paul who sold the Baker family's ancestral home to buy my son armor and weapons. Otherwise, my son would have died long ago. You're all ungrateful. But I remember the Baker's kindness. In this house, as long as I'm standing, my daughter and son-in-law are too. Anyone who dares to hurt them will have to kill me first.
Fine, second daughter-in-law. Are you trying to kill me? Father, please, calm down.
No wonder General Drake entrusted his family affairs to me. Old Master Drake, your unfairness is why this household is in chaos. Do you want to be impeached by the royal tribunal tomorrow and lose your honorary title?
Stop, calm down.
Father.
You love your children, so you must take care of yourself. They're all frightened. Take them away and comfort them. Since you've thought it through, you know how to serve. Quickly, take these relatives away. Let them rest, and don't make a scene again.
Yes.
What? You Drakes, you lured me here to kill me and silence me? Victor Drake, don't you forget. I'm your official, signed concubine. Everyone in Willow County knows I came to the capital. If my people back home can't find me, you'll all...
I don't have time for your nonsense. Get to the point. If I can fix it, I will. If I can't, then you'll just drop dead.
Lady Charlotte.
I hear that on your way through Willow County, Master Victor took a widow as a concubine. And in the county, in front of everyone, he signed the papers. He brought her and her 2 daughters to the capital. Is that right? Have you all thought about if the people of Lionheart Hall, on arriving in the capital, are so easily hounded by a commoner and even let in? In the future, what will people think of the Drake family's honor? Tigress. What if someone does the same to you and plots against your own children? Not to mention, your grandmother just passed. The mourning period isn't over, and the eldest son is already causing a scandal with a new concubine. Are you waiting for the royal tribunal to impeach General Lionheart for mismanaging his household and have him punished?
It was just 100 days in the country. It's no big deal. I just took a concubine. It's not that serious.
Then she must die. If she lives, Master Henry, you'll have to exile your eldest son's family from the capital city and send them home. Otherwise, the Drake family in the capital city will be ruined. Even if you stay, you'll be a laughingstock.
Lady Charlotte is right. Since you brought her here, whether to send her away or not, you owe us an explanation.
Lady Charlotte, we won't do it. You should have your men do it. Right.
No. Master Victor, just put this pill in her mouth, and it's done.
Father.
You're the one who told me to take her in and bring her back.
Didn't you bring her back yourself? What does this have to do with me?
You can't do this!
I can... Just a sudden death. Then we'll drag you out and burn you. Even if the whole county comes looking, what could they possibly find in your ashes? When you schemed to worm your way into the Drake family, didn't you think this would be your end?
I was desperate. I had no other choice. I've changed. Please, spare my life.
Then tell the truth.
You have no idea how hard it is for a country widow. I had 2 teenage daughters. It was so hard. So many lechers loitered around our house all day. My brother-in-law even schemed to take our family's fortune. He even had his sights on my oldest daughter. I was truly desperate. That's why I schemed against him. I was wrong. Failed. My late husband. I failed him. So if I let you go back and take back your fortune, could you make a living? Yes. Yes, I can. I was wrong. I deserve death. Please have mercy. Please help my daughters. They can work hard. They can work. I beg you. Let me find them a good home. That way, when I die, I can face my husband.
A woman like her, just kill her.
Master, you're not out of this yet. You'll get in trouble if you cause a scene.
Madam, would you be willing to take in her 2 daughters as maids for a few years?
But this scandal, the servant saw it all. How about we pay him off? He'll change his story and that's it.
That's a good idea.
That way, our family will look good. Right.
Paying him off will only make it worse. Widow Clark, your reputation is ruined. If you want to earn respect again, you must suffer. Are you afraid?
I'm not. Then I'll go home to raise my sons. When they are older and have their own families, I will return to repay your great kindness.
You may go now. I'll give you instructions later.
Yes.
Madam, soon prepare some incense and candles, and it's best if you make some pastries yourself. For the ceremony.
All right.
Who are we honoring? Could it be our ancestors? Like the Miles family, do they have a place in the Hall of Ancestors?
What a fool. Keep quiet if you don't know. Our Drake ancestors chose the wrong side. How could they possibly be honored in the Hall of Ancestors?
My mistake.
Lady Charlotte, tomorrow, who are we honoring?
The household must fast and bathe for 3 days. Close the gates. Do not go out. You will know in time.
Excellent. My wife, she never disappoints. Even my grandfather is fooled by her. Good. Grind the ink. I'm writing a letter.
General, how about I write it for you?
A personal letter can't be written by another. I must write it myself.
His handwriting. He can't even read it himself.
What are you muttering about? Your sister-in-law is clever. My handwriting, every stroke, is sincere. How could she not understand it? Oh, right. The other day, we won a battle, didn't we? I saw some rouge for women there. The color and style are very different from Regency's, very pretty. When the letter's done, send it to your sister-in-law.
Yes, sir.
Ancestors. Ancestors. Your unworthy descendant is here to pay his respects. Your descendants have failed you. We have failed you.
Why is he crying at the city gate? Is he sick? Don't know. Don't talk nonsense. They're the family of the general who quelled the rebellion. When Albion was founded, it was their ancestor who took the Golden Gate. One more word, and you'll be thrown in jail to face charges. So that's it. The general's family. Then why are they doing this today?
Bring that disgrace before me.
So that is him.
How could he do that? Shameful son! Beat him!
What a shameless scoundrel!
Ancestors, I am an unworthy descendant. I have shamed our ancestors. Good people. I, Henry Drake, have failed as a father. During our mourning period, such a disgrace has befallen our family. I have no face to show you all, and even less to show the king.
Taking a concubine in mourning, that's a serious crime! General Drake, this time, he's in big trouble. But General Drake is still fighting on the battlefield. He doesn't know what's happening at home.
That disgraceful sir!
What's wrong with the old man?
My fellow townsfolk, I, Henry Drake, am ashamed. Now, I have brought this unfilial son here, bound. I give him to you all, to do with as you see fit. And to the king for judgment.
The Drakes are guilty. But this has nothing to do with General Drake. Our king is all-seeing. He will surely deliver a fair and just verdict.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you, Lady Charlotte, for managing the household for my son. Without you, I don't know what I would have done.
It was nothing. You're too kind. About the offerings you made, is there any left? If there is, have the two young masters take them to the neighbors.
There is.
Because you made them yourself. I thought of that, so I set some aside to give to our neighbors, to give them more. Madam, I was just informed that while you were at the ceremony, several neighbors have sent gifts. Here, this is the gift list. Please take a look.
Well, how should we return the favor? Lady Charlotte, please, what should we do?
It's fine. Accept them. Steward John. Have some of the staff. Return the gifts.
Yes.
Should I go as well? Back home, when you move into a new house, you're supposed to greet your new neighbors.
Madam, I asked you to stay because there's something more important.
Madam,
I asked you to stay because there's something important. Since you can read, can you write your own name?
but my handwriting isn't good.
This is a petition I've drafted for you. You just need to sign it. It basically says that today, the Drake family outside the city caused a scandal. You feel you failed to manage the household and ask the king to revoke your title. Once the king's reward arrives, you can use the opportunity to send out invitations and host a banquet for the neighbors. Then, you can make friends with the neighbors.
But...
Just trust me.
Okay.
Dear General, as you read this, I am with you.
My lady, here's a letter from the front.
This wild boy, his handwriting is so ugly.
My lady, it seems you're no longer against General Drake.
You're getting bolder.
It's not that I'm getting bolder, you just haven't noticed the change in yourself.
From the king? Any news?
I heard the king issued a secret decree. He said General Drake is fighting on the front lines, and the Drake family, new here and unaccustomed to our ways, so he's letting it slide. It's over.
I'm guessing those officials won't give up. Still complaining, right?
You're right, my lady. You had the Drakes paraded first, which silenced them. Even if they were wrong, punishment came first, so the king couldn't say a thing.
In the end, these officials will just let it go. About the Clarks, any news?
That's what I was about to say. You're a visionary, my lady. When Mrs. Clark returned home, her relatives threw her out. Just as you said, she cried, made a scene, and threatened suicide. It drew a bigger and bigger crowd. She invoked the general's name, and that's when they backed off.
I'm afraid that will only work for now, not forever.
Oh, my lady, you had Mrs. Clark's daughter stay at Drake Manor as a maid. That's why her relatives dare not act up.
In the capital, maids from great houses, especially those serving the lady of the house, are well-traveled. They're no ordinary maids.
I also heard a matchmaker came to see her, wanting to set her up. It's all thanks to your kindness, my lady. My lady. Bad news. The Lord Consort and the princess are fighting again.
This is the third time this month, isn't it?
You're always running off to that vixen. What's so great about her? I won't let you go.
Are you done yet? Are you ever going to stop?
You dare step outside? You heartless man. That vixen. What's so great about her? You have to go?
Get out of my way.
I won't let you go. I won't let you go.
Let go.
Father. Iris, wait here.
Yes, my lady.
Your father. He's bewitched. That vixen. She must have used some trick to make your father run off all the time. I refuse to believe that vixen is that great.
Mother, I've heard everything. But you were so upset because of me. The doctor said you need to rest. Have you forgotten? Don't worry, I'll handle it. Enough with the Drakes. Time to go back and set Evans Manor straight. Make a pot of pheasant soup, and pack a box of bird's nest soup. My father and I are staying at Evans Manor for a few days.
Yes, my lady.
My father, Edward Evans, is the Lord Consort. He must live at the Princess Manor, but his concubine lives at Evans Manor, and with Madam Quinn he has a son and a daughter. Speaking of Madam Quinn, though she's a soldier's daughter, she's gentle by nature. My father and she are perfectly matched. They're deeply in love.
Good?
But father has been acting strange lately, and it's all her fault. When we go inside in front of the Grand Dame, don't call me Lady Charlotte. Just like father, follow the family's customs.
Yes.
Second miss is here. Second miss is here.
She's here. We'll talk later.
Well, well, if it isn't our Lady Charlotte, what an honor. What's this, Aunt? Are you going to bow to me? You're making me blush. I just told my maid to follow family customs.
General, I'm back to report.
Where's my wife's letter?
Your wife? Young Lady Charlotte? Here.
My wife's handwriting, as expected, as beautiful as ever. In the army, I've never seen anything so beautiful. She's beautiful, and her handwriting is too. How can she be so perfect?
Watch your words, General. Her parents haven't approved, and there's no formal matchmaker. Lady Charlotte of Rosewood is not your wife.
Isn't that just a matter of time? You're not eyeing Lady Charlotte just because she's pretty, are you? I'm warning you, she's your sister-in-law. If you dare to make a move on her, I'll make your life a living hell.
General, rest assured, I know my place. I'm not worthy of her.
My sister-in-law, on her first day, took on your grandfather and uncle and put them all in their place. Some were beaten, others were punished.
And she's using your name, at home, to run wild. She's a tyrant. A girl like that, I wouldn't dare marry. A tigress.
That's my girl, the one I chose. She's perfect. Well done. Great. My wife's a badass. Now, my uncles and aunts, someone's finally put them in their place. My mom can finally have some peace. Tell me, my wife, exactly how did she put them in their place?
Well, I just think...
Don't say it. From your expression, I can tell. It was amazing. You're my brother.
Then, as your brother, I have to be honest. Lady Charlotte, she's brilliant. Like no one I've ever seen. You want to marry her? I'm afraid it's like a toad trying to catch a swan.
You want to die?
That's right. We're one big happy family. We just follow our own rules.
Second miss, you look much better. You're looking much healthier. Grand Dame. At ease.
This is from this morning. Freshly simmered wild chicken soup and bird's nest soup from the palace.
Second sister, honoring the Grand Dame is all well and good, but why not your own grandmother? I feel for Second Lady. It's not fair.
Exactly. Second miss? Go on, say something. Why do you only know to honor the matriarch, but not your own grandmother?
The Evans family has two matriarchs. One is the head lady of the family, who is now Matriarch Evans. The other is the second lady, my father, Edward Evans's birth mother.
If it weren't for Charlotte, in this whole manor, the prettiest one would be me. Why does she get to be so beautiful, be the heir-born, and a lady? Looks like second sister is so guilty she can't even speak.
Emily, silence.
Mom!
Forgive her, matriarch. My daughter, Emily, she's just blunt. She didn't mean to offend you. Forgive her, Lady Charlotte. Emily is still young. She's just a child. Her words mean nothing. I apologize on her behalf.
Madam Quinn, why do this to yourself? Get up.
Unless Lady Charlotte forgives me, I won't get up. She's just a concubine, but in front of everyone she's kneeling to me. Isn't it obvious she's making me look like the bully? Tigress. Until you forgive me, I won't get up.
Get up! Second miss, have you no heart? She's on her knees, begging for your forgiveness, and you're still laughing?
Why shouldn't I laugh? Besides, she apologized. Am I obligated to accept?
You! How dare you speak like that?
Did I force her to kneel? Madam Quinn chose to kneel and apologize. Aunt, you should persuade her to get up. Don't make it hard for me. You're junior.
Second miss, this is clearly your fault. If you had just bought a gift for second madam, none of this would have happened.
Little Emily is young, so her joke is forgivable. But why are you, Aunt, joking along with her? Grand Dame Evans is old and not as strong as she was, but Second Lady is in good health and full of energy. Why would she need such things?
With her saying that, it makes me sound like I'm cursing Second Lady to be ill.
Enough. I think Second Miss has a point. Madam Quinn, get up. It's not a big deal. We're all family. There's no need for kneeling. Get up.
What a snob. We're all Evanses. She's no better than the rest of us.
You've been enjoying this snack lately. I had the kitchen prepare some extra and made a few tweaks. Try some. Go on, try it.
All right.
Mom!
Emily, what's wrong with your mother?
She's fine.
I just lost my balance.
Mom, how much longer are you going to hide this?
Emily, don't be ridiculous.
What's going on?
It's all second sister's fault. She came here to throw her weight around. She barely said a word and made Mom kneel.
Your sister isn't so reckless.
Then what about Mom's bruised knees? Are you saying that's fake? It's all because of you, Dad. This month you've been coming here more often. She wouldn't dare cross you. So of course she's taking it out on us.
Enough! Tomorrow, I'll go see Lottie. And I'll settle this.
What have you been studying?
Well, just the 3-character classic, the 1,000-character classic. Ladies' precepts and a few poetry collections. I've also studied a bit of meter and parallelism.
I'll give you the first line. You give me the second.
Bright peach blossoms, birdsong fades. I can't do it.
Tigress.
Just give it a try. Breezy. Not the best. Think again. Any other words?
How about soaring?
You're a quick study. I have 2 books. Take them home and read. Violet, go get some writing supplies.
Yes.
No need, second sister. My mother said it is fine if I don't read. My father is a very powerful man. He'll protect us.
But Father can protect you for now, but not forever. Jane. Do you like to read?
I do.
Then study hard, and one day you can be just like Father.
I'll remember.
Finish your meal first. No rush to talk. This couplet, you didn't write this, did you?
Your son did. After I finished it for him, he even knew breezy wasn't right and changed it to soaring. That's pretty good.
Lottie. He's a concubine's son, and his mother is low-born. If he doesn't have any real skills, then how will he make his way in the world?
That's a small matter. They're still young. If they start learning now, they'll do just fine. But if their guide leads them astray, once they're grown, changing their ways will be hard.
What do you mean?
Little Jamie told me himself. Madam Quinn said studying is too hard. With you as his backer, you'll protect him for life. As the saying goes, overindulgent mothers spoil their sons. That's exactly what this is. You came here today, Father. I'm afraid it's to back up Madam Quinn, isn't it?
She's a concubine. Even if she was wrong about something, you could have spoken to her in private. Making her kneel in public is also an insult to me. Even if you wanted to back your mother, you didn't have to go to such lengths. If word of this gets out, what will people think of our family?
She told you herself that I made her kneel? Tigress. She told you herself that I made her kneel?
Her knees are swollen.
Then she didn't say it herself.
My lord, yesterday Lady Charlotte and I went to pay our respects to the Grand Lady. We'd barely said a word when Miss Emily accused Our Lady Charlotte of only bringing a gift for the Grand Lady, and none for the second Madam. Before Lady Charlotte could say a word, Madam Quinn immediately knelt before her to apologize. I may be foolish, but I understand what was going on. If it weren't for Our Lady Charlotte taking control of the situation, she would have been framed for this.
How could this be?
Father, if I really wanted to stand up for Mother, then tell me, as a lady, what could Madam Quinn possibly do to me? Why would I use such a clumsy, self-defeating method against her? Besides, you know what Mother is like. If she were more decisive, would she have tolerated you and Madam Quinn all these years? So, you see, neither Mother nor I are the intolerant type.
Right now, I'm going to teach them a lesson.
My lady, this time he'll surely listen.
Don't be so sure. Violet, about the investigation. Any progress?
My lady, just a few more days. I'm almost there.
Prepare some good tea. We have a guest coming soon.
Yes, my lady. Tigress. Sir, the second lady's here.
She's here for me.
No, not you. She's here for the second miss.
Lottie, your grandmother's here. Just say you're at the Princess Manor.
Grandmother's here. I should greet her. Why would I avoid her? If I didn't know, that's one thing. But now that I do, Father, come with me. Let's greet her. It would be rude not to.
Mother.
Greetings, Grandmother.
Mother, what brings you here today? Did you just finish your meal and come for a stroll?
Pardon my intrusion, Lady Charlotte. I'm afraid this old woman has come at a bad time.
Skipping a few bites of food is nothing compared to showing respect to an elder. Grandmother, you wouldn't intentionally put me in a difficult position. For you to come at this hour, it must be important. Please, have a seat.
I'm here today for one thing. There's something I need your help with. I wonder, can you do it? I'll get straight to the point. A master once said that I am blessed. If my most dutiful granddaughter copies for me 100 sacred texts, I will live a worry-free life. Charlotte, are you that granddaughter?
Mother, when it comes to duty, it's always me. I'm talking to Charlotte.
To copy the sacred text for you, Grandmother, is my honor. I will do my best.
Begin.
Great! So what if she's a lady? This is Evan's Manor, not the Princess Manor. It's not a place for her to throw her weight around.
Enough. Don't get too cocky. Be careful.
Mom, you've always been too cautious. But now it's different. Father is visiting us more often. Who's the favorite now? Isn't it obvious?
Lottie's calligraphy is excellent. I taught her myself.
Here are 50 sutras. Please, Grandmother.
Your devotion, I can feel it. I'm getting old.
What are you saying, Mother? You're not old at all. And today, Lottie, copy these sutras for you. You'll surely live to be 100.
The next 50, take your time. Just give them to me by month's end.
You're so kind, Mother. You care for Lottie more than I do.
Edward, take me back.
From the Princess Manor, the silver needles. How many are left?
My lady, 3 boxes left.
Send 1 box to grandmother. If I remember correctly, 6 months ago, grandmother was still very strong. How could she change so much in just 6 months?
Little one, what have you been up to? Not even a single letter?
She's a lady. She's busy every day. So busy. She has no time to write to you every day, you brute.
What are you muttering about?
General, I mean, Lady Charlotte must be thinking of you.
I knew it. In her heart. I still matter. You think so too, don't you?
You're the general, of course. Brilliant and mighty. So imposing. So awe-inspiring. And so cunning.
No good. My eye's been twitching like crazy lately. I need to do a reading.
Your pathetic skills. You just got them from some quack in a bogus book. And you're putting on a show, playing the sage. Aren't you afraid the 3 pure ones will punish you?
Great fortune. I knew it. My bride. She must be thinking of me. She's just too proud to write to me, that's all. Or maybe she's just too busy. That must be it.
Whatever makes you happy.
Our work here is almost done. Finally, we can return to the capital and see my bride.
My lady, the snake is out.
Let's go, to pay our respects to grandmother. Take the remaining 50 sutras and deliver them.
Yes, my lady.
You're quite dutiful. I told you to finish by month's end, and it's only the 2nd day, and you're already done.
It was your instruction, grandmother. I wouldn't dare delay.
Good. Have a seat. You came to Evans Manor to back your mother up, didn't you?
Grandmother, I don't understand. My mother is fine at the Princess Manor. Why would she need my backing?
You're a smart girl, unlike your mother. It's noon. Stay for lunch before you go.
Thank you, grandmother. Grandmother, have you seen the royal physician?
We have our own doctor. You forgot?
How about I send for the royal physician to see you?
Oh, Father, I'm fine. Just...
Grandmother.
I heard the lady was made to kneel by the Lord Consort himself. The lady was punished by the 2nd Madam, so she held a grudge. She even poisoned the 2nd Madam's tea.
I'm afraid the 2nd Madam won't make it. If word of this gets out, her reputation will be ruined. She'll probably never hold her head high again.
Our lady is innocent.
How could she be innocent? We have the person and the proof.
Exactly. I bet the lady's been holding a grudge. What's all this noise? Get out, all of you!
Yes, sir.
Do you think we're rushing this?
Don't you want to be with me sooner?
Of course I do. But I can't help feeling uneasy.
Don't worry. The old hag's poison is slow acting. With Charlotte Evans as our scapegoat, no one will suspect us. Once the old hag is dead, and we get rid of that idiot Miss Doris, the entire Evans family will be ours.
You two. Seize this adulterous pair. Arrest them.
Edward, it's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Seize them. Now.
You're not.
What am I? Dead from the poison?
That poison couldn't have failed. How is this possible?
Your poison wasn't wrong. But my grandmother didn't drink the tea you served. So how could she die from the poison?
What? You two set me up!
This isn't a trick. This is just returning the favor. Steward Mason, will you confess, or shall I do it for you? Edward, you have to believe me. Edward!
Believe you. How can I ever trust you again?
Edward. Dad! Dad! Why are you doing this to Mom? What's wrong? You don't want us anymore?
She's not your mother. She's a cheating whore.
Mom, did you really do something to hurt Dad?
You're too ashamed to speak. Then I'll speak for you. Madam Quinn, you and Steward Mason were childhood sweethearts. You grew up together. Unfortunately, Steward Mason's family fell on hard times. He had no money to marry you, but by a twist of fate, you soon met my father. After you were together, you still couldn't forget Steward Mason, so you had a secret affair with him time and again.
That's a lie! It's all lies! I'll tear your mouth off!
Stop.
I'm telling Ruth.
Dad?
But it was inconvenient to meet outside. So Madam Quinn told my father that Steward Mason was a distant relative. He was soon brought into the manor, making it easier for them to meet. You did this on purpose. So you knew all along. And you said nothing. You came here on purpose, using the gift to cause a fight so I'd take the bait. So this was all your trap. You're not that stupid. You knew my grandmother and I had a falling out. It made it easier. Everyone would just think I was acting out of spite. I can't believe I fell for it. I fell for it.
Enough talk. Deal with them.
Father, what will you do with them?
The man. He'll be reported. Madam Quinn is immoral. She's out of Evans Manor. Sell her.
Dad! Dad! Please, spare my mother! She knows she was wrong! She really knows she was wrong! Don't sell her!
Sir! Sir! It was all Madam Quinn. She seduced me. She came on to me. Sir, please, give me a chance.
What did you say?
It was you. You seduced me. What's it got to do with me? You told me to do it. You made me. What's it got to do with me?
Yes. I confess. It's all my fault. I told him to seize the Evans fortune. I confess to everything. Madam Quinn,
You always seemed like a smart woman. How could you be so foolish? It was Steward Mason. He gambled away his fortune. He couldn't marry you. He's the one who set you up with my father. Otherwise, did you think all this was a coincidence?
How could that be?
He's been telling you to keep my father around. It was all just to get more money from the Evans family. You're so foolish. To believe a gambler like him would really use the money for business.
Don't listen to this girl. She's talking nonsense.
You're crazy. Shut up. You're ungrateful. This is all your fault.
Take him to the authorities. I never want to see him again.
Sir!
You're abandoning us? Don't send us away.
Let go! Daddy!
Don't call me that. I might not be your father.
No. Dad, are you really going to abandon me and my mother? Dad!
If I'd known, I never would have started.
Enough. Take the mother and daughter to the country estate. As for little Jamie, he's still a child. If you don't want him, I'll raise him myself.
As you wish, Mother. Take them away.
Daddy!
Take her away.
I don't want to go, Daddy.
Sometimes, loving someone too much can blind you. Like Madam Quinn, like my father. When a flaw appears, they'll make excuses. They won't believe the truth, unless they see it for themselves. Father. When you see her, don't look like this. Mother isn't one for games. If she finds out, she'll worry.
Make way! Make way! Make way! Make way!
Please, sirs, please, make way. My mother-in-law is gravely ill. She needs a doctor, now. Make way, please, make way.
Have you no eyes? Can't you see my lady is passing through?
You'd be saving a life. It's a noble deed. Look at my mother-in-law. She's not going to make it.
The girl is telling the truth. Her mother-in-law isn't her real mother. She took in a mute and raised her, and even arranged her marriage. This whole family is so devoted. Go around, quickly.
Okay, wait.
Who said they could go? Just a few commoners forcing me, a helpless woman, to yield. For no reason, I've been cursed. If my life goes wrong later and I get bad luck, who will I hold accountable?
Let it go. After all, it's a life.
I don't care. You're all educated men, real men. I'm just a silly woman with no sense. And I won't have anyone bumping into my sedan chair and bringing me bad luck. Guards, get this family out of here. Or else, no one's leaving.
Guards. Take this family to the clinic. Clear the way. Move.
How dare you?
I dare.
Today, if anyone dares to stop me, you break her legs. Whatever happens, I'll take the fall.
You should stop now. Maybe then you'll be let off easy.
Stop trying to scare me. Who do you think you are, a princess?
And if I am?
Anyone can lie. What are you waiting for? Get her. You, how dare you have your own soldiers? My uncle will report you to the court. You'll pay for this.
How dare you? We are all royal guards, appointed by the king to Princess Eleanor's estate. We are to protect Lady Charlotte on her journey home.
A lady? I received a tip recently that bandits raided an official's office and infiltrated Riverford. And what a coincidence! I run into you. Who knows if you're real or not? Arrest them first.
How dare you!
My father is the county magistrate. As the magistrate, he must do his duty and protect the people. Men, seize them!
How dare you? To dare in public to assassinate a lady. Men. I suspect, among these officers, are bandits. Take them all away.
Yes, sir.
Forgive me, lady. I was late to your aid. Punish me, lady. I'm late to your aid. Punish me, my lady.
Lady Charlotte, you're really a lady?
Go on, hurry. Save them first.
Thank you, Lady Charlotte. Go, go, go.
General, if someone in public assaults a royal relative, what is the penalty?
My lady, the penalty. For a minor offense, 30 strokes. For a major one, 50 strokes.
And this young lady, for attacking in broad daylight?
That's far more serious. She's practically begging for death.
No!
Take her away.
Yes, sir.
What brings you here, General?
I'm back from the front. I never thought I'd run into you.
Are you leaving again?
In times of crisis, I must be the first to defend our land. But I won't be leaving for a while. Your words, when the general returns, I have never forgotten. Now that peace is restored, I can ask the king's permission to marry my fiancée. What do you say, my lady?